What's up, YouTube family? Here comes a new playthrough that we're looking at. We recently did a review on this game, Hellion. It's on Steam right now for $20 or $25, I do believe. But it's a complex game, and if you watch a review, you'll see that there's a lot of things that are... there's a couple bugs in it, but it's hard to pick up, and it's got a steep learning curve. So I wanted to make a short playthrough tutorial for some different things that you're going to want to be doing. So in this first edition, we're going to talk about when you first come out of your cryo chamber. The first couple of minutes of what you're going to want to do. So when you come out here, you're going to have these tablets. You can pick them up and read them, and they tell you what you're going to want to do, but they're not quite involved enough. So we'll do the easy steps. First thing you want to do is come over here and take a look at this console, which is your power supply. You're going to push F to open it up. And right here are your solar panels for your survival module. Go and click on this white button. You're going to see they're powering up. Give them a second. They're going to be online. And what this will do is this will allow the sun power to hit your solar panels and start powering your survival pod. And this will be the cornerstone of your base or your outpost until you find other command modules that you're going to attach to it to make this thing just massive. So we're online with the solar panels. Next thing you want to do is click on this button right here. This is your capacitor. This is what stores all the extra energy. You can see it ticking up right here. So we're starting to store the extra energy that we're making. Go and push tab, get out of that. I'm going to swing around over this way. Check out our life support. I'm going to turn on the air filter. Stand by. It'll go green in a second. We also want to turn on the air generator. This will also go green in a second. No button down here. This just says that our air filter is online, scrubbing out all the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, methane gas that you guys are producing in your spacesuits. And this one actually produces oxygen. So tab out of that. Next thing you want to do is open up this cupboard right here. Push F to open it up. I've always seen two. One playthrough I had just one. Every time you start a brand new game, you get random items that you start with. So we got two this time. We want to grab this suit by pushing F. Hold R to put it on. The suit also acts as your inventory. By pushing tab, you have an inventory here that you can store a couple items with. If you do not wear this, you do not have an inventory. We'll grab our helmet, push R, put that on. First thing you want to do is push X as an X-ray. Open up your mask, otherwise you're going to burn through your oxygen inside your vest here. Grab this jetpack. This is your RCS pack for when you're out in space. Did we put that on? We sure did. So it's right here. So with your face mask, X opens and closes it. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner that we have oxygen all the way up. Our external pressure shows the pressure in our environment around us. So it's at 4 bars, meaning that the atmosphere around us inside our spaceship here is at full pressure. That's a good thing. On the bottom right side, you see Jetpack RCS. That is our thrustering, maneuvering thrusters that we use when we're outside. And then our suit power is 4 bars for fully charged. We'll push X to open that up again. So these are the first couple things that you want to do. Your space station here is now online. Everything's good to go. The next thing that you could look at, if you remember back here to life support, we had a couple things that were bad. We're missing our carbon filters. So let's go take a look for our carbon filters. They're probably in this box. If not, they're in the other box. You have 2 boxes. So here's one. We'll push F to pick that up. We'll go over here to this box, see if our second filter's in here. We only have 1 filter. That's alright. Go over here to the air filter. You'll see it says air filter right there. Push F on this little cubby hole and it's going to pop out. You want to come in your inventory by pushing tab, grab this air filter, click and drag it to the middle. This puts it in your hands. See that? Then you want to push F right here. You install it into there. And since we only have 1, we're going to put 1 in, but this does take 2. Like I said, every time you start a game, it starts off randomly. So you have random inventory. You have a couple more modules here. We can pick those up because what you want to do is make sure that all your components are the best components you have available. So here's our air processing controller is low. You can see it's at 11%. 100% is great. Less is bad. So let's go over here to our air processing controller. See this piece here, resource injector. Find out which one's the best. Pulled up the wrong one. So when they have that one, we'll plug that back in by pushing F. This piece right here comes out. We already changed air filters. Check out our life support. I'm using F to boost everything or open everything. There it is, air filter unit. So we took this one out at 22%. We have a 18 and a 67. Let's put that 67% in there. Now what these do the higher they are, the better they perform. So if you have a lot of really crappy pieces in here, say for example your power supply, you can see right here, it affects the deploy time for solar panels, affects max out output, and affects max air filtering. So the better they are, the better they perform. If you have really crappy ones in here, they're not going to perform that well, which means you're not going to be getting much energy come through. Your solar panels will take a long time to deploy, and you're going to be burning a lot of your natural resources that you'll be harvesting in a later episode here to make more air. So that's the basics of level 1 here. I guess the last thing you do is go through these boxes and pick up anything you want. You got some ammo clips here you can take for when you find your pistol, or your rifle, excuse me. There's another protocol. This thing tells you how to go outside. We'll cover that in another episode. That's it for this one. So we're going to stop right here and pick up on the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like and subscribe if you do. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. And we'll see you in number 2.